Irene Anderson. Irene Anderson was born in 1966 in Denmark. Although she was born in Denmark, her hometown is in Sweden. That's because her family moved there when she was 2 years old. As a young girl, Irene was always physically strong. In fact, she used to wrestle boys and beat them. As a teenager, she got into Thai boxing and became quite good at it. As a teenager, Irene Anderson also loved lifting weights. In fact, people always told her to compete, but she didn't listen to them for the first 36 or so years of her life. However, at age 36, she decided that she would start competing. Her first competition was the 2004 Lucia Classic, where she won first place and got her IFBB Pro card. From then on, she started competing in the United States. In her native Sweden, Irene is often looked upon as a freak because of her strange physique. In fact, some people ask whether she's a man or a woman. However, the case was different in America. In America, she's often congratulated on her dedication and hard work. Debbie Leszewski. Debbie Leszewski didn't have a regular bodybuilding career. It was tumultuous, and many times she considered packing her bags and quitting. She started training at the age of 20, and just 4 years later, she won her first amateur competition. However, in 2000, Debbie experienced a huge letdown in her career. Judges placed her 7th at a competition, and her dedication declined. As a result, she stopped competing and just focused on personal training to stay fit. She didn't want to return to the world of bodybuilding under any circumstances. However, she returned to the sport in 2005, and she was able to go pro a year later. And she's experienced huge success since going back. For example, since 2009, she's been placed in the top 4 of every competition she entered. Today, she's ranked 3rd on the IFBB Pro Women's ranking. And yes, she's all that at the age of 47. Christy Hawkins. A lot of people think you have to ditch your brains and focus on your body to become a professional bodybuilder. However, Christy Hawkins showed that you don't need to do that. Even though Christy Hawkins has a hulking body that is something to behold, she also has a master's degree in chemical engineering from Caltech nonetheless. At this point, we believe that there's absolutely nothing that she can't do. Things get even more interesting when you consider that Christy got into bodybuilding because she wanted to lose weight. She was quite heavy when she started training, and it's not easy for heavy people to lose fat and then regain muscle. But Christy did it. She turned pro in 2007, and she was able to compete in about 4 tournaments during her career. However, Hawkins soon quit bodybuilding to focus on powerlifting. Despite this, she maintains her top-level bodybuilding physique. Since she's naturally strong and can lift up to 400 pounds, this seemed to suit her better. Lisa Giebrecht. Lisa isn't the regular kind of female bodybuilder. While most other women on this list picked up bodybuilding at a young age, Lisa picked it up in her 30s. Lisa was always fit, but she started taking bodybuilding seriously after she entered in her 30s. Since she got into bodybuilding, Lisa has had a complete transformation. Her muscles are now well defined, and she looks like she's been bodybuilding her whole life. She's also pretty strong, as her muscles aren't just for show. There are videos of her online where she lifts weights like they're toothpicks. Lisa's body is a prime example of what happens when someone decides to make a change and take their body to the next level. Alina Popa. Alina Popa is a Romanian bodybuilder, and she began her training at the tender age of 12. However, she wasn't training to be a bodybuilder. She was training to be a loose weight and compete in track events. At 19, she started weightlifting after seeing other women in the gym preparing for a bodybuilding competition. She weightlifted for 2 years, and one day her trainer suggested that she should go pro. And she did. She competed in lots of amateur competitions before finally going pro in 2008. Sadly, she got badly injured in 2015 and had to take a break from competing. But she was back in the gym soon after and was even able to place 3rd in the IFBB Wings of Strength Rising Phoenix World Championship. Popa is known to be one of the strongest women alive, can actually squat about 400 pounds. That's definitely no joke.